because I'm woke. Hey, welcome to Blewish! Poncho, if I'm not mistaken, our intro song is a Poncho original. Is that true? That's something that you've written and performed and...
That's your boy!
Yeah?
That's your boy.
So they can find that song on what? Spotify? Apple
all
Music?
Platforms,
YouTube?
all streaming platforms. Poncho, woke, jam it out.
And if I'm not mistaken, there is a new Poncho original.
Actually, it's an NSA exclusive. It's called
NSA
Methods.
exclusive.
That's the label I'm signed to. Methods. It's the link for the video will be in the description. Courtesy
Right
of this
here.
guy right
Absolutely.
here.
So
And,
come check it out. Listen to your boy make some really, really fire music.
And the video is so dope.
So dope.
NSA loves Blewish. Blewish loves NSA.
Yeah, we do.
Blewish loves hip hop.
This, of course, is Blewish. I am Harry Cassell. Joining me as always is
Poncho.
This is Blewish, the pod reminding you that Poncho follows Jaleel White on Twitter. I go on Facebook this week, and I just see Jaleel White's selfie, and it says, follow me on Twitter, and at the bottom is this man's profile, and it says, bet. Like Urkel was at the edge of his seat going, what are the guys from Blewish up to? Who are they following? Can I get on that very exclusive list?
Yeah, who do you think you are, huh?
I think I'm Harry. That's me. Yeah.
Oh, you should shave. Anyway, listen, Jaleel White is a staple in the 90s, all right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the big homie. He made being nerdy and cool, like, sink for some odd reason.
Yeah.
And he made it work, man. I mean, so why you clowning me, bro? I mean, what if, I don't know, who do you love? Prince.
I do love Prince.
Right? So what if you saw a post, Prince put something up like, hey, you wouldn't say anything?
I would probably drop an OMG, maybe an emoji
Okay.
or two, but that's because Prince is famously dead. Famously not with us.
That was a bad example.
That was a terrible example. All right, I don't know how we can do this without. I don't know how we can do this without spoiling. I'll drop a minor spoiler alert. I'm going to try not to spoil anything too much, but Mortal Kombat came out this week. I loved it. I thought it was so dope. Poncho did not like it as much.
I ain't saying jack.
He's just drinking it. I watched the whole thing, Xbox remote in hand. I was sitting there pretending I was really good at origin story video games. And you got nothing for me? It had fighting, it had fatalities. It was dope.
Dude, they didn't have enough of any of that.
I mean, sure, there could have been more, but it was dope. It was like a lot of people online you see comparing it to the Mario and Luigi movie, which is like just straight trash. And it's like, nah, it was fine.
I've never even seen the Mario and Luigi movie. But
Exactly. That's the point.
But
no one saw it.
First Mortal Kombat movie, and this one in comparison, action-wise, lackluster.
I loved it, and I hope everyone at home loved it. If you did see it, if you want to see it, hit us in the comments. Tell me what you guys think.
Yeah, fight me.
If you watched it, hopefully you watched it in AMC. You got an extra large popcorn. I still own an embarrassing amount of stock in that company.
You do?
I do.
Premium cable.
All right, enough talking. We have varying opinions. No one wants to see two people argue unless they're watching ESPN.
That's good.
I wanted to talk about this particularly, Poncho. If you had a finishing move, if you had a fatality, what do you think yours would be if you were in this Mortal Kombat universe?
I would fill the room that my opponent is in full of black people.
Oh, and then I would look like
out.
the white girl in that meme with all the black people in their underpants and...
Wow, sir.
I'd be like
not even close. No, it's just that every not me is like, that's like their biggest fear is being in a room full of us.
My biggest fear is actually the opposite, like being in a room full of white people. I'm like, why am I being audited? Like, it's not great.
No, you're probably going to get hemmed up for not adhering to code.
Yeah, I could adhere to code better, I guess.
You're not doing well, boy.
No, that's not what they say. I think mine would be like, I think Snorlax has this move in Pokemon where he goes to sleep. I think it's Snore or Nightmare. I think Gengar has it too, where they go to sleep and then they hit you while they're sleeping, and that just seems like a good move. I think I'd fall asleep even in the middle of battle. I think that says a lot about me as a person.
Well, that's Woody.
No, he put the other people. You could have made me Cosby. Why'd you have to make me Woody?
Because
I didn't even like ants. Thought Bug's Life was better.
I'm going to stop doing this damn show. Are you serious?
It's a better show.
You don't like ants?
I mean, look, man.
Come on, bro.
What is the better oppressor? A grasshopper or Woody Allen's sexual deviance? The NFL has extended their 16-game season to a 17-game season by removing a regular season game, and Commissioner Roger Goodell went out this week saying that the highest rate of injuries occurred during the preseason. We're following the science. So they're saying that the problem is, that's a direct quote from the commissioner. He's saying the problem is your bones and your ligaments. When you're ramming into someone as fast and as hard as you can, your body knows when it's in August or September versus when it's in January. Those are the important games. No one gets injured in the important games. Pancho, what do you think about this blatant cash grab by the NFL?
I think that is the American way.
I think that if Roger Goodell is going to extend the season, like, you should let Khalil Mack hit you. You know? Like, you know?
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah, he sounds like he'll punch the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, man. If you can line up on the other side of Khalil Mack one time, then you can extend the season. But, bro, like, you're just sitting there in your suit and you're like, we've done the science. And it's like, you're not Bill Nye. You're not Bill Nye, Roger Goodell.
That's the example.
That's the example. I don't know
Bill
any.
Nye.
Do you know any other scientists? Magellan. Tesla.
Yo, Ferdinand will help you out.
No, that's the wrong person too.
You said Magellan. Ferdinand.
Also, Pancho, I
Bill
feel
Nye?
this is a terrible segue. Pancho wanted to eulogize, unfortunately, deaths and celebrities come in threes. DMX, Shock G, Black Rob have all passed away. Or, you know, Rob, if you don't see color like Pancho does. It's hard to make jokes about stuff like this. But, Pancho, you did want to eulogize 3 rappers that you looked up to. Is that correct?
True. And actually, it was a great segue because now we're talking about some real shit.
We give you a little bit of everything on Blewish, you know? A little real shit, little fake shit, little Mortal Kombat shit.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the homie Rob, because I don't know him on a first name basis like that. Shock G, the one who put satin on your panties. That was a verse from a Tupac song. I'm not being perverted.
Nah.
Rest in peace to the homie.
And then Tupac was in the background Humpty Humping in that other song, right?
Doing it, baby.
There you go. That's him. Yeah.
And then you know, DMX, man.
The legend.
They're all legends, but I got emotional. I teared up, man.
All dogs go to heaven.
To me.
Rest in power.
What's
DMX.
Your favorite DMX track?
I just love. This is my favorite. I love any. I think Ja Rule, him, everyone that did that in the early 2000s, late 90s. It's such a fun style of music. Like, there's that style where they're like almost like super. Like Eminem did a little of that too, where he's like just angry at the microphone and it's fun. And then there's the other style I really like, the Beastie Boys kind of Run DMC style, where they just sound like they're all stoned in the back of their mom's minivan and they're just freestyling.
So your favorite DMX song?
I don't know. I could frontier and say that I'm the biggest DMX fan, but like it's not necessary. I know the popular ones. You know, I know like you want me to say Where the Hood At? Is that also? I'm not gonna say. I was gonna some of his lines they don't hold up to the 2021 standards and the politically correct standards. So it's hard. Like I'm thinking of one off the top of my head where he doesn't do that. You know what you know exactly what I'm talking about. So like we're gonna get canceled regardless. Mm-hmm. So I like Where the Hood At.
Slippin'. It's always my go-to.
I always picture the Chris Rock Down to Earth where they put him in the body of the old white man. And he's like sitting there in the Bentley and he's like jumping up and down and the 2 black guys look over and it's just this big white guy and he's like...
Shout out DMX.
Shout out DMX.
This guy just went on a rant about why I shouldn't accuse him of being fake because he doesn't know a DMX song.
Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. I went with the Humpty Humpty song on purpose.
I mean, I'm really trying to just grasp.
And I'm trying to not get canceled.
Really
I'm trying to not get canceled. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow us on Instagram, blue.ish. Again, Poncho's song will be in the description. Give it a listen because it is super fire.
Also, be sure to check out that Reading Rainbow remix featuring DMX, Flame.
Still going.